Hello, hello. It's the Ronin back again. Mixed my Druid deck up a little bit. Took out Hogger, wasn't really doing anything for me. May replace him with a different legendary, may not. I don't exactly have the largest pool to pick from. One of the trials and tribulations of being a free-to-play player. Of course, I make do just fine without it. In place of Hogger, I threw in another Innervate, just because a lot of my stuff is heavier. Being able to play it sooner is a massive boon. I may swap it out for the Wild Growth card, which with the coin is a very strong turn 1 play. Or it can be. I have another Druid idea that I'm tossing around, but I need some of the heavier class cards and some of the heavier neutral cards. Fantastic. This deck is not designed to go against other Druids. It's designed for Hunters and Zoo and all that crap. Good thing one of my quests is Warrior. Actually, I'll hold on to that. I'm guessing he had a similar idea to me on using Druids to counteract Hunters. Well, I have a very sneaking suspicion that this is just going to crash and burn in an epic manner. In fact, I can almost guarantee that, but I don't know, I've surprised myself sometimes. Maybe I'll do it again. Huh. Innervate going for coin. Going for a turn 5 play? Or a 5? Yeah. Ooh, that's good. Especially considering I have such a limited response here. But if you will play a couple more minions, or at least one more minion, Swipe will finish that. Hopefully. Unless he does some crazy shenanigan and gets rid of it. Actually, wouldn't I think Wrath get rid of that with a 3-cost option instead of a do 1 draw 1? Power of the Wild. Okay. So Swipe's not going to clear the board, but we'll set it up to be cleared in a way that benefits me. Also got rid of his big minion now, which is a plus. Imp Master. I'm pretty sure I still have another Swipe, so good for me. I could have Iron Beaked it and silenced it, but it's not a huge enough threat, really. I mean, my taunt counters it just as well.
The light protects me.
Oh man, can kill it off with Iron for Grizzly. And take out one of his dinky little minions in the process, too. think by this point he's figured out my deck's just 90% taunt, minion-wise. Very frustrating to play against, and somewhat, okay, that's not good. I am gonna have to silence that, because that's too strong. He's gonna run my Grizzly. Smart.
I'm ready to learn.
And the reason why I said that's too strong. A lot of cheap spells to get a lot of minions. That's the value in that. Fortunately, it ends up not mattering really. There we go. Now, he can trade his now defunct Violet teacher into that, which is fine. And then trade his other two minions plus Zero Power, the Goldshire Footman, and I still have two minions left. Okay, spent his entire turn on card draw. Does give him an advantage. Actually wouldn't kill that off, obviously, but you know what I was going for. Huh. No, I definitely do want to get rid of that. And I didn't need to use my hero power for that. I could have played a Shield Master. That was a little dumb. But, oh well. Come on. Is it just me, or does that beast thingy have two different colored eyes? I'm like almost positive that it does. Either that, or I'm really overdue for an eye exam. Huh. Or draw again. Okay. That obviously is for against Hunter. It's not going to do me a whole lot of good here. Get rid of that Divine Shield. Throw out another taunt. Eh, what the hell. And he is going through his cards like crazy, and he's starting to run low on health. That is well within the burst zone for most classes. Including druids, under the right situation. And I still got my big guns. Both of them in hand. Really only going to be able to play one of them at a time, but that's fine. Okay. He does have quite a lot of cards, which I'm not thrilled about at all. So he could still easily remove my one little minion here. And speaking of cards and card draw, this deck has a almost criminal lack of it. That's about it. Which isn't all that great, really. And I'm just gonna ping off that Divine Shield. And then let him do the trading, because he ain't gonna get a good trade. Almost guaranteed. I mean, swipe plus that would be 10 mana, which is more than this guy cost. That and Wrath 9 mana. Again, more than the Iron Bark Protector cost to play. So low on mana efficiency there. The Black Knight, the legendary minion, if he has that, or Big Game Hunter, the epic. Both of those would deal with that just fine. So that is in his favor if he has them. If he doesn't, or if he doesn't have them in hand, there's really no good way for a Druid specifically to get a good trade out of that. Other classes, definitely. Mages, Shamans, little rinky-dink spell, pop, gone, basically. Just turn them into a sheep or a frog, respectively, and rip them with the hero power. Warriors, do a little bit of damage. Execute. Brawl in certain circumstances. But Druid's not real. Another... Okay. Now I'm drawing 3 cards. Okay, I think I see where I'm going. That gets rid of it. And gets me that card draw. Still got a taunt up, which has gotta be annoying the hell out of him by now. Alright, he'll trade his Ancient of Lore for my Iron Bark Protector, most likely. So my Protector 2 for 1, which is perfect. And still got another one. So let's see what he does. I mean, he might have a swipe, which would get rid of that, do 1 damage across the board, but I'd still have a taunt, because that has 2 damage. Or 2 health. Of course, he could do hero power through it and then smack me in the face. That would be a total of 6 mana. Just to get through that, really. Take out 1 and get through the other. Keep a Grove, that works better for him. As does the damage cool.
Where shall I strike?
Go charge, and then plus 4 health and taunt. Got to deal the damage, and got a pseudo Iron Bark Protector. In terms of health, at least, not damage output. And I still got my ace in the hole of the other Iron Bark Protector, which is great being able to just spring that on my opponent. So I'm doing fairly well, which does surprise me. This deck was meant to counter rushdown style decks. Ooh, that's bad. Still, it baited out his other silence, which means this is now a lot safer to play. What's he going for? Okay, a Wrath. I mean, I'm not going to get any further trade or any trading out of him. Not good. Also not good. I'm probably going to end up taking this out. I never seem to have it when I've got minions on the board, and when I do have minions on the board, I don't have enough, so... I think I'm taking that one out, too, for something else. Probably Wild Growth.
For the wilds.
I will ping down his geometry. That way, if he pulls something off where he can significantly weaken this and it doesn't take his whole board to clear it, I can at least clear that off. Ideally. To drop it down to 4, I would trade the now damaged Geomancer and the Golem, since it would spawn another minion in its place, to bring it down to 4 and then swipe. That would be the ideal move in this situation, in my opinion. That or Wrath it while it's still up. Forces of Nature, that plus the Golem is the best move now. That's good. And just 2 of them. 2 of the charge guys into that, and the rest of them into my face. Actually, no, is that game yet? Can do
Time waits for no one.
a lot of damage. Nope, no, that is game.
I can see
Yep. This deck needs draw power. That is clear to me now. I don't play druids a whole lot, so I'm learning a little bit more about their weaknesses. So let's see. Take out one of those. Not so useful since I got so much taunt anyhow. And the Soul of the Forest, not very helpful to me. Maybe go with Loot Hoarder? Double Loot Hoarder? That would effectively drop my deck down 2 cards. Not saying no to it. That is a decent choice there. No. I hate those guys. There is no mechanic currently in Hearthstone to really benefit this. To take away the double-edgedness or turn it into a strategy of deck destruction or whatever. It does not give you card advantage, which I'm fairly against. That, I don't have a way to trigger it myself, so no. And it's too vulnerable to silences and stuff. No. Cult Master. Maybe. I say maybe because I have a lot of time, so I'm going to have a lot of stuff getting hit and dying. But I also Would prefer him to have higher health, although I do have ways of buffing it, but that gives it taunt, which isn't good. No. Azure Drakes. Or an Azure Drake and a Gadgetzan Auctioneer. Those are good choices. Very good choices. Let's see, what my spells are 2 0 costers, 2 2 costers. 3 4 2 costers, a 3 coster, 3 3 4 5 5 2, 3 costers, 2 4 costers, 5 6. Okay. And the ones that do damage are Wrath, got 2 of those, Swipe, and Starfire. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Auctioneers. I think that'll give me a lot more card draw. Actually, yeah. I've got a fair number of cards for what I was planning on. It's a take on the ramp-up style druids. Although, real quick. Naturalize, it does take out the big heavy hitters. It's an instant destroy, 1 cost, but your opponent draws 2 cards. I have never seen this run outside of Arena. Ever. Giving the opponent 2 cards out any way of taking away those 2 cards from their hand is considered that bad. Now, I do need card draw to make this work. That'll do. Now then, what was the idea I had? It is a totally cheesy idea. That if it works to any degree, I will be laughing my ass off for a month. Alarmal bots. Turn 1, innervate into an Alarmal bot. I do need some mid-range taunts. That should just about do it there. Auctioneer, not a bad idea to get them out. Not a bad idea to have. Period. Okay. Imagine that on turn 3. Or, sorry, turn 2. For that. Or that. Or that. Or that. 1 courthouse. 2 jackets. Okay. Not going to be using that one yet. Probably at the start of next season, just for kicks. But I am actually going to switch to Warrior. It has some fairly decent use against Hunters, and don't know about against Druids. Haven't really faced a lot of Druids lately. Took a sip of water and it went down the wrong pipe there. Oh, I hate it when that happens. But anyway, one of my quests is win twice with a Warrior. Okay, did I just walk into a mirror universe or something? Welcome to the mirror matchup night! Crying out loud. That on my first turn, not a bad idea. Especially because I can go straight into building up armor, basically. You might as well. The best you could do would be a fiery war axe, which wouldn't kill it and just give me 1 armor. Well, fiery war axe which would give me 2 armor and losing 2 cards. So this looks good for me. And there's that boomerang card. And double armor smiths, starting off with them at least, that's hopefully going to put a wall up between his face and mine, or his minions and my face. Yeah, there's that fiery war axe. And he's not using. Smart. I'll give him that. It's only going to trigger my armor smith and benefit me, not him. Of course, it would have been better to use it while I only had 1. But tomatoes, tomatoes. Harvest gold. That's problematic. Means I really can't play what I want to play, but maybe I should play Frothing Berserker. Or maybe I should just go with this. I know, I'm using Execute on a Harvest Golem. Noob move. But right now I'm playing Control. And High Armor. He's going to kill off one of my Armor Masters with his weapon. Which is going to give me 2 armor. And Frothing Berserker comes out. Oh, that's fine. I can make do against a Frothing Berserker.
Strike.
Almost at 40 effective health already. Okay. 34. Still pretty good, especially for this stage of the game. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that in a way that benefits me. Really. Yeah. Benefit me. He's going to trade the 2 health off his Night Blade to get rid of that, if he's smart. I do gotta say, I love the cards that I can get out of this deck. Okay. Didn't quite see that one coming. Okay. A little bit of a waste in my opinion there. For instance, a slightly better combo would have been playing into that or something. That was dumb, but I'm gonna make up for it by acting like I wanted to play that. I really should have played him first. Actually, no, because he would have just been snipe bait. Warriors do have a way to get around that. I showed you one that's not 100% warrior specific. It does involve the warrior charge card. Oh, there we go. There's Ragnaros. Ah. Biggest benefit, me. Okay. Alright, yeah, I can play this. Yeah. It cost me quite a lot of health, actually. But it gets rid of Ragnaros. And from this point on, I just need to start building armor back up, really. Throw a taunt out. Not gonna use Grommash, don't. Oh. Mortal Strike. Wow. Didn't see that one coming. Reaper versus Reaper. Low on health. Way too low on health. I swear I wish I had double Molten Giants, double charge. Plus some other crazy crap. Let's get rid of his armor for now. Okay, I can get rid of that weaponsmith. And play Grommash fairly effectively. Problem is, if he plays Grommash as effectively, because that will kill me. It does come back down to this. If he doesn't, well, yeah. If he doesn't armor up, he doesn't know it, but I will beat him. And I'm not talking about this. I mean, he has to use like shield block or something. That was dumb playing him even before that. Especially when like the blood cell reader. Son of a... I'm gonna try and just rush him down a bit. Not much else I can do. Not much else that's prudent to do. Shield block. Lucky SOB there. I'm just not getting anything. Not gonna play that right away. There's always the possibility of an acidic swamp boost, so I want to play that on a turn when I can use it to do damage. Yep. Note to self: do not play my decks in mirror match. I will lose. Ugh. That just sucks. Played 2 matches today, 2 different decks, and it was just a mirror match. I'm playing against myself. Oh, playing against the same class, at least. Different decks. Very different decks, really. And there's that hunter. This is not a good night for me. No, no. Gonna hold on to that. Okay. I can probably make this work. I can definitely make that work. I just use your hero power. Phew! Oh, I hate that joke now. He's on the top of my suck list. Granted, not saving that for something big and heavy powered up by this. Pretty much. Probably not smart, but again, he doesn't want to contend with warrior armor. You never really want to do that. That was pretty dumb. And there's why. Doesn't matter which one I hit, really. Just as long as I did it in the right order, it would be the same difference. You should not have left me with a minion alive, because I just... Card draw. There we go. Okay, he's getting on my nerves now. Go ahead, use up all your removal. Please. Hunter's Mark. Okay. Starting loaded into Wolf Rider. Did you not realize that that was not a beast? Okay, that was incredibly stupid of me. Especially since I can get rid of his Zaini and his Buzzard in one fell swoop and get 2 armor. 2 more armor. What to kill, what to kill. Kill the wrong thing, and you're going to be in a world of hurt. Oh, kill command. But he's not happy about having to use it on that. Or that he did that in the wrong order. Oh, maybe not. Just trying to rush me down, huh? Well, I don't think that's going to work out well for you. Well, I'll just save that. Don't get the card draw out of that I wanted, but sometimes it is worth it to sacrifice the card draw. Have to be a minion on the field that I can make use of. Okay, that's going to be killed off as soon as I can kill it. Yep. That's smart. Oh, almost did that wrong. So wrong. Let's see. Yes. I have to do it that way. Yeah, he's got a big problem. And he stopped attacking, hoping to get rid of it. Hi, man. That'd about do it. Or maybe not. Much better trade for me. Wow, he'd better hope to have a way to remove that, otherwise he loses. Yep. That's a loss for him. Okay. So, I got half of my warrior victory quest thing done. I'll do one more. After that, though, I'm done for the night. Priest. I hate priests. Well, I hate the beginnings. They're not very difficult. They're just super annoying most of the time. Probably gonna need to hang on to that execute. Battle Rage, I don't have minions, so I can't get maximum benefit out of it. That works. That'll get rid of the Northshire Cleric. Well, that could be comboed for something big. Or I could just save and use it on Gromosh, hopefully. Or combo it to copy a Ragnaros, and just, yeah. Okay. really didn't get any value out of that whatsoever, to be honest. He did. I got good value out of that so far. I mean, even if he plays Acidic Swamp Ooze, big whoop, that was the weaker weapon. Not my weakest. I technically have a weaker one, but I think. Or did I take that out? I don't think I did. But anyway, I digress. The trade works better for me. Injured Blade Master. Huh. Coin. Power Word 2. Okay. Alright. Draw for me. That I'm meaning for you. And that's where he can't copy it from my deck. So that's perfectly covered though. At least he can't summon it from my deck with that one Shadow Game card thing. Whatever the hell it's called. When that picks the meaning from my deck and plays it on the field. That would suck if it got Control Mosh, especially this early in the game.
Is someone injured?
Oh. So let's play this first, then play this so it's undamaged. Then get rid of the cleric, because I don't want him to get the card draw. And doesn't really matter if he heals that up. It's not that big a threat. It's really not a threat, really. But still, not getting Gromosh from me, not getting my only legendary in this deck. Ha ha ha. Going for my face. With my minion intact. And giving me 2 card draw. And putting my Berserker right in the dead zone. For, priest removal. So he's not going to be shadow wording that away. Nope. Not this turn, at least. Six to 7, but I got 2 minions on the board. Holy Nova would kill off one, empower the other. Granted, he probably just Shadow Word Death it. Fire! Okay, getting rid of that. Yep, that was the best move for him. Didn't get the full healing out of it, but he had to nip that in the bud. Which he did, which I agree with. Well, that is a bit of a predicament, but I think I'll go with the taunt. That may bait out a Shadow Word. Which would be useful to me, obviously. And still maintaining the same ratio. He does have one more card in hand, but again, I got one more card total. And getting rid of him is going to require at least 2 cards for the priest toolbox. Toolkit, I mean. Okay. With a ring farce here, alright. Whoops. No, let's do it this way. That gets rid of that. That gets rid of that. And then that. Doesn't matter what card I draw. It's going to do with what I planned. Okay. So sitting at 31 effective health. Again, that's why I feel that warrior mechanics are superior to priest mechanics of just heal. Granted, this can prolong minions, which is a plus, but this raising your health above 30, that just, it does so much more for prolongment. It forces your opponent to decide, okay, am I going to wear his health down to the point where I can actually kill him, or start to, do actual damage, or am I going to get rid of the minions that are doing damage to me? And against warriors, I feel that's a much tougher decision to actually make. So you definitely don't want to let a warrior stack his health up too high, stack his armor up too high. It's just, even fatigue isn't going to matter at some point. His health's just going to be so high, you're going to die from your own before he dies from his. So if you just ignore his armor, that he just stacks and stacks and stacks and focuses on minions, you're screwed. If you ignore his minions and focus on him, he's got the armor to combat it, so his minions are going to kill you. Again, I just feel armor is superior to healing in that regard. I feel that 1 point of armor is more than worth 2 points of healing. Because 2 health is insignificant, even on ample ways to get rid of that. And unless he's got something to follow up that Warsong Commander, that was a bad play. Anything? Anything at all? Healing up his own face. Enrage that. Close that. And that. And I just realized I probably should have gone with the Mosh, but whatever. Didn't matter in the end. I mean, I've got the axe, I've got the Kuromosh. And I've got 35 effective health. Wild Pyro. Holy Nova. Clever. Of course, if he doesn't have another spell, that's gonna be a big backfire. Or some commander, that's right. That was so well played. I'm just going to do the bare minimum damage. Not that I could have done anything else. Alright, that's my second warrior win. Got me that quest, which puts me up at 975 gold. Almost at that 1,000 mark. But I'll get there tomorrow night, I think. Let me check my quest log. Really? I didn't play any I guess I didn't. Huh. Weird. Oh well. This is the Ronin, signing off.